Focus for 15 is a series of short videos that target a particular body area. Each video provides you with postures to stretch, strengthen and improve your flexibility. Our focus here is the hamstrings. Always be gentle with the hamstrings until they are warmed up. Never work at your edge. Aim for 60 to 80% to see improvement, and always use the breath, exhaling as you stretch. From standing at the top of the mat, we're going to start with a couple of gently gravity assisted hamstring stretches. So hands to hips, feet slightly apart. Exhale as you fold forward, taking the hands towards the mat. If possible, wrap the fingers around the big toes. If not, rest the hands on the calves or whatever part of your leg that you can reach. If your fingers are wrapped around your big toes, inhale as you straighten the back, and exhale as you fold forward once again. Maybe a gentle pull on the big toes here if you're comfortable, and a slight forward-backward motion, just observing the effect that has on the hamstrings. It'll give you a little bit more of a stretch as you lean forward. And that was Padangusthasana. Our next posture, we're going to remove the hands from the big toes and slide our hands underneath our feet, palms facing up. As the front of the feet lift, you'll get a little bit more of a hamstring stretch here. So again, try the slight sway backwards and forwards, just observing the impact on the hamstrings. Inhaling and exhaling as you allow gravity to just take the body down and stretch the hamstrings. Hands to hips, inhale as we come back to standing. From here we're going to do a series of forward folds with our legs wide apart. There are 4 variations. Just go as far as you're comfortable today. Find the one that suits you best today. Your head does not have to reach the mat. So from the top of our mat, we take the legs apart so the feet are about 1 to 1.5 meters apart. Looking straight forward. Hands on hips, inhale, and as we exhale, we fold forward from the hips, taking our hands to the mat between the feet underneath the shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling. As we exhale, we might find the body folds just a little bit further. Just allow gravity to do its thing, no need to force it, and we should already be beginning to feel a bit of a stretch here in the hamstrings. A couple more breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, and when you're ready, bring the hands to the hips and inhale as you lift the body halfway, not right up, just sort of halfway. From here, as we exhale, we fold forward again, this time keeping the hands on the hips, bringing the head forward again as far as is comfortable today. Inhaling and exhaling, maybe allowing gravity to just take the body a little further down towards the mat on the exhale. A couple more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Hands are still on the hips as we inhale. Coming up halfway again. This time we take the hands off the hips and take the arms and hands behind the body, interlacing the fingers if we can, or if not, just holding on to the opposite elbow. Again, as we exhale, we fold forward, taking the head towards the mat. Inhale and exhale. Body falls forward on the exhale. Again, just allow gravity to take us forward towards the mat. Inhaling, exhaling. Should be feeling quite a stretch now in the hamstrings. Hands to our back still, and as we inhale we come up halfway, releasing the hands from behind the back. As we bring the hands forward, if possible we take the hands towards the feet and hold the big toes. If not, just hands to mat. And again, as we exhale we fold forward, taking the head down towards the mat. A couple of breaths here again. Inhale and exhale. So just stick with whichever of these postures is working for you today. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Release the hands from the big toes. Bring the hands to the hips, and as we inhale, lift the body, come to standing. Keeping the feet spread at 1 metre to 1.5 meters. Now turn the right foot out 90 degrees. Take the hands behind the back into reverse prayer, or hold the elbows, or just put the hands on the hips. And as we exhale, we now fold forward over the right leg. Again, we'll feel a nice stretch here in the hamstring. Maybe also something in the upper body if we've got our hands behind us in reverse prayer. A couple of breaths in this posture. Again, just let gravity do its thing and use the body, the effect of gravity on the upper torso, just to stretch that hamstring in the right leg. Inhale as we come back to standing. And we're now going to repeat to the other side. So we bring our right foot in, turn our left foot out 90 degrees, and as we exhale, we take the body down over the left leg, stretching the left hamstring. Inhale, exhale, allow the body to fall forward just a little bit more. Again, no forcing, just working with the breath and allowing gravity to work on the upper body and stretch our hamstrings. Inhale, exhale. As we inhale, we lift the body and come back to standing. And bring our feet together, come back to standing at the top of the mat. Maybe a couple of breaths here. From here we take our hands to the mat, either side of the feet. We take our right leg back and then our left leg, pushing with the arms, lifting the hips to the sky. We're now in downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, if we push back with our arms and lift our hips, we're going to accentuate the feeling in the hamstrings, which is what we want to do in this series. So as you exhale, push back with the hands on the mat and lift the hips to the sky. The heels don't have to touch the mat at the back. If the hamstrings are tight, they may not do. Don't worry about that. Just so long as you're getting a good, warm stretching sensation in the hamstrings of both legs. A couple more breaths here as we're exhaling, pushing back with the hands into the mat and lifting the hips. Inhale and exhale, one more push. Just enjoying that stretch. As we inhale, we'll bring the right foot forward, then the left foot, and come back to sitting on the mat. So come to a comfortable sitting position. Legs and feet extended in front of the body. Back straight, sitting on the rest bones. We're going to bring our right foot in, so bend the right knee, bring the right foot in, resting the sole of the right foot on the left inner thigh, as close to the top of the thigh as possible. This may be for you today, this may be halfway down the thigh, it may be on the calf, but so long as the knee's bent. As we exhale, we fold the body forward, bringing the head towards the left knee. In this posture, if you bring the head to the knee, you'll arch the back and you'll feel a little bit more in the back. What we want to do here, as far as is comfortable today, is to straighten the back and look forward to concentrate that feeling or the stretch in the hamstring. So as we inhale, straighten the back, look forward, just feel the sensation in the hamstring, and as we exhale, release. A couple more times on this side. Inhaling, straightening the back, looking forward, and exhaling. So from here, release the right foot, so the legs are out in front again. We're going to repeat now to the other side. So bend the left knee, bringing the left foot onto the right inner thigh. Inhale, and as we exhale, fold the body forward over the extended leg. Hands can be on the mat or on the leg to supporters, doesn't really matter. The focus here is the hamstring. And again, as we inhale, if we want more of a stretch in the hamstrings, inhale, straighten the back, look forward, exhale, release. Inhale, straighten the back, look forward, and exhale, release. That was Janu Sushasana. And for our final posture, we're going to come back to our sitting posture on the mat with our legs extended in front of us. As we exhale, we're going to fold the body forward over both legs. Our hands can be towards our feet, resting on our legs, or on the mat either side, whatever's comfortable for you today. Again, allow gravity to do its thing here until we're comfortable. Inhale, exhale. Allow the weight of our body to sink down towards the legs, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings. If you're comfortable and you want more of a stretch to the hamstrings, you can work the hands down towards the feet, maybe holding the feet, and a gentle pull to enhance the stretch in the hamstrings. If it's not possible to reach the feet, you can use a towel or a strap around the bottom of the feet, held in either hand, to do the same thing. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, in this posture, as you exhale, if you look forward, you'll accentuate the stretch in the hamstring. If you drop the head and arch the back. That will take some of the stretch out of the hamstring and move it towards the back. So do that a few more times, inhaling and exhaling, making sure you've got a good, healthy, warm stretching feeling in those hamstrings. Exhale, release, and as you inhale, bring the body back up, so in a sitting posture, and as we exhale, just lie back and rest for a couple of moments, allowing the hamstrings to just bounce back and recover. Namaste.